Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. Today I want to give you guys a little tour of my little garden. It's been requested so many times that I show you guys what I planted. I'm not an expert by no means. I just grow a little bit of vegetables whenever I can. And yeah, so the house we moved in, it's a brand new house that we built, and we had nothing, no garden, no backyard, nothing. And the soil here is sand. It's like you're living on a beach. It's sandy, so you can't really do anything with it unless you go so I do live on 4.5 acres. So unless I go in probably half an acre in, then it starts getting kind of soily. But where I put my raised beds, or I have buckets and stuff, it's all sandy, so I can't really plant anything. So anyway, I'm gonna take you and show you some of the stuff I've planted, and let's hope they succeed, because I'm fighting with bugs every day and I have like so many mosquito bites. Okay, let's go and see. Okay, don't mind the mess. So this is my deck, and it's pretty bright today, and I have a huge deck and you can't plant enough in here. Anyway, I have some buckets here. I have beans, I have lots of tomatoes, they're growing beautifully. I have some chili pepper, and yeah, so these are here. And as you can see back there, it's where the half-a acre mark starts, and that's all sandy, I mean soil, but over here it's all sand. So I have some hanging baskets here, and I have lots of flowers. These are the baskets I got from the Dollarama, and I do love them. These are all the baskets I got from the Dollar Tree. They're so pretty, the colors. And look at that hanging plant. I hope you can see it. It is kind of like fuzzy. It's fuzzy. And I got some of the lanterns here. I got a ton of strawberries, and I mean ton. And there's some more flowers, and look at all the strawberries. The glare is pretty bad because it's pretty light out today. And on this side I got that from IKEA. That's the Dollarama bicycle thing that I got, and I have cactuses in it. I got this little stand, and I have another one right there. I planted some herbs in here. I have thyme, I have basil, mint. I use a lot of mint, parsley, and sage. And there's more of the mixture of the herbs here, and that's hibiscus. And then I have a big pot of rosemary. I absolutely love rosemary. And then I have a mixture of different herbs in there too. I have basil, sage, there is a different type of basil, thyme, and rosemary. Here's my fig tree. Look at these hibiscus. Oh, and I have these towers. I love them. I have another one over there that is colorful. And I have more tomatoes right here. Pretty light. There's the flowers. That means tomatoes. And that's my bean plant. I have on this thing, I have endive growing. I have some lettuce. They don't like the heat, so I have to move them because it's pretty sunny over here. I got two kinds of lettuce growing here. I got more endive, and we got lettuce. This is Jamaican Caillou or whatever it's called, and that's red romaine. I have a couple of red romaine growing here, and under this thing I have my spring mix. It does have a mixture of, what do you call it, Swiss chard, which attracts the and bok choy, so it attracts the little pests. So I have it covered and it's doing beautiful under here. So okay, let's go downstairs. Okay, so down here, oh, sorry about that, I have all my big buckets of tomatoes, and I just lined them up here, and they are doing wonderfully. Look at this one, it's grown so tall. This is the cherry tomatoes. It's called 100 million, and I do plant basil with my tomatoes, or I put thyme because that will make the tomato taste better. There is more tomatoes here. Yeah, so these are all tomatoes. Okay, over here I have more tomatoes, and they are doing awesome. And this over here is my strawberry bed, and these are pine berries. They're supposed to be white strawberries. They're not doing that good, but all of these are flowering. And then on this bed I have my blueberries, and they're all coming up. So I have a few different types of blueberry here. We built this kind of like trellis, big trellis. So I have some grapes that are gonna take over, and I have my beans and probably cucumber there. I forgot what I planted. And then on this side it's the same. I have some grapes, and I have cucumbers here. These are all my potatoes. I have this huge bed with different type of potatoes, and I have that huge bed, and all of these buckets are fingerling potatoes. So with the potatoes, you plant them low, and then you hill them every time until you get somewhat like down to, you have to leave a little space so when you water it, it won't run down. So they're doing great. And then this is my other potato. I have red Pontiac here. I have what is this? I don't know. I have purple potato here. There's different types of, there is a golden potato. There is, all of these are the fingerlings, and I love the fingerlings. Yeah, so these are all the potatoes. They're doing very good actually. And then over here you see the sandy soil. Over here I have some fava beans, and they are flowering, which means fava beans is gonna grow I have cucumber. No, this is zucchini, I think. See, I forget. It's either zucchini or cucumber. And then in between, in the front, because they need shade, I'm growing the spinach. There is more here. And the forks, I put the forks in that way because when they're seedlings, those are my beans. The chipmunks won't dig them out, so. And then I have more beans here. It's all the wax beans. And then here I have my cucumbers. So on this side I have more cucumbers and some peppers. I have my bean plants, and I put carrots right here. And these are my zucchini, and I want to show you the little zucchini right here. There is male and female flower. So the male flower, of course, that's the female. The ones that bear fruits are the female. There is another one right there, right there. So they're doing pretty good. And these are my cucumber plants. And then I have buttercup squash here, and then that one is I believe acorn squash. I planted some asparagus in those buckets, and at the end of the year I'm gonna have to transplant them because they don't do well in buckets, but I just needed to start them. And then in these two buckets I have melons growing. And then we gotta go to my grow area, which is covered because I don't want the raccoons to get. Okay, let's go in. So I got some carrots growing, some leeks. I have some tomatoes that I just started here, and some more leeks here. I'll bring you here in a minute. Here is all my carrots. I have different types of carrots. I have the regular orange and some purple ones, and those are my beans. Those are bush beans, so you don't need trellis for them. I have some pepper here, and I have kohlrabi here. This one, I don't know, it was a spring rapini. It went to flower. It was so hot here the last few days that, yeah. And then on this side I have all my eggplants. They're doing well. That's the oregano. There is more. All of these are eggplants here, and there is peppers here that I planted, and in between them, because radishes, they don't like too much sun, and there is all the radishes that are coming out. And with the radishes, what I do is I take a paper towel or bathroom tissue. Look how cute that is. Oh. I take a bathroom tissue and I make my own mixture of flour and water and make a paste, and I just stick them in the soil. That way I know how to space the seeds, even though, yeah. So there's more radishes here, and the peppers, they're doing all well. They're all flowering. I have okra here that's flowering, which is a good sign, because this one died on me. And there is more eggplant there. You can see that I love eggplant. And there is more okra here. Okra. There is another one that's flowering. That one I have never planted artichoke, so I wanted to give it a try. So I put one in, and it's doing pretty well. This one is my buttercup squash, and look, already I have 2 baby ones that's coming up, and this is doing very well too right here, and I have some down there. I have popping corn in this one, and they're all coming up. That's the white popping corn, and I have some in these buckets, and this is the rainbow popping corn. I have 2 of that. I have sweet corn, and they're doing pretty well. This one is my Armenian zucchini. They're kind of like small and gray. And on that side, I got cantaloupe growing there. I have yellow squash zucchini. There is the baby right there. There is another one right here. I don't know if you can see it. So they're doing well. There is a couple on that one. And those 2 are Sicilian zucchinis, so I want to give them a try and see what they produce. I've never grew Sicilian zucchini before. I got bok choy growing here, and this is my other beds of pepper and eggplant. I have some beets growing there. I have a ton of beets growing in here, and I'll show you. I had to cover them because, yeah, so they're doing pretty good over here. And I have some Swiss chard in the back. Oops. Yeah, my Swiss chard got attacked by leaf miners, and I had to make homemade spray to spray it all. Okay, I'm not doing this properly. Sorry, I'm moving you. And over here in this bed, I have all my kales growing, and I have to show you, they're doing great. Look at all the kale. There is black kale, there is the green curly kale, and then on these ones are parsnips. Alrighty, and I showed you here. Over here I have, again, I have peppers, and I have Swiss chard. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't want to open it. And in this bed here I have more. These are all beets. They're golden beets and red beets. And here I have more kale, and I have my crown, white crown. They look like cabbage. And then I have some Swiss chard growing right there. And those last three plants, they're Brussels sprouts. So that's all the garden stuff. And I do have a couple of lettuce buckets in the front, which if I have time I'll insert them here. But yeah, that's my garden. It's a work in progress. Every day it's a battle here. I have some little flowers here. These were my cousin who died. She gave me these, and I'm looking after it for her. This is my money tree. It does not give me money. This is I stuck at the top of what do you call it? Pineapple in the soil, and look how much it grew. And then here I have some more of my big plants. They used to be inside. I brought them outside. That's another plant that my cousin who died gave it to me, and I have some hibiscus there, and these are all my lettuces. I planted them from seed, and sorry about the noise, and they're all doing very well. I'm gonna have plenty of lettuce to share. I have endive here, and then over here I have more endive. These are bok choy. These are bok choy. This is bok choy. These are all bok choy. More lettuce, more bok choy. Look at the chipmunk has been up in the they come and they dig them. There's more bok choy. There's a bok choy here. Look at this. They dug them all. Buggers. And there is more endive here. So yeah, I have plenty to share with the family. They dug them all. And there is more lettuce here. Okay. So that was it for my garden video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of shaky and it was so bright outside, but you can never tell over here if it's gonna be, you know, rainy, sunny, and yeah. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any tips in gardening, please, I welcome any feedback because I'm pretty new, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. From Peppy and I, have an awesome day, you guys.